Hey family, I just made a little reel or whatever it is, um, talking about calling our power back and how funny and hilarious that is. And I just felt like coming on here and saying the exact same thing, but in a freaking life and just being here with you. So, again, I'm gonna say the exact same thing. So, you're here and you see all of these spiritual teachings and spiritual teachers and blah 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 saying call back your power, call back your power. And like we are under a full moon and it's like call back your power, call back your power, blah blah blah. And it's like your power is always here. Your power is always here. It's not going anywhere. No one can take your power from you. You cannot lose your power. Like, no, it's always there. You might be aware of it or not aware of it, but it's always there. There's nothing you need to do to take back your power, to call back your power, to claim back your power. It's there. So, can you see how funny it is when you're like, I'm calling back my power. I'm calling back my power. And meanwhile, your power is right there. And you are using your power to believe that your power is not there and that you have to do something to call it back. That is so freaking hilarious. And I'm seeing it as as being adorable. I feel it's adorable. It's like calling me like Madalena, Madalena, and I'm like, I'm here. Why are you calling me? And you're like Madalena, Madalena, and I'm like, but I'm always here. I'm right here. Why are you calling me? There are so many, like, so much distortion, and so many misconceptions about spirituality and truth and our power and who we are and blah 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 and all of that. And it's so hilarious. Like, if you get this little thing, it's huge because it's all of it. It's your power. Again, your power is right there, and you are using your power to believe that you don't have your power right now and that you have to call it back. How hilarious. I also shared, like, a long time ago, you can see it on my feed if you scroll down, 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 down. I wrote something like, you cannot reach enlightenment, for reaching implies distance. And I'm very aware that most of the codes that I share, not everyone will get it and not everyone will understand. And that's okay. I'm going to keep sharing as I feel, I don't know, as I feel inspired. It just freaking happens, you know. It just happens. Something else, like sometimes people ask me, how do you draw? Like, how do you make these drawings? And I'm like, I don't freaking know. I don't know how I draw. It just happens. I grab the little pen, I put the pen on my iPad, and it just happens. I don't know what I'm doing. It just happens. You cannot reach enlightenment, for reaching implies distance. And we have all of these teachings and all of these programs and all of these programs. Like, I also shared a while ago a post that was like, I'm not reprogramming my mind. I am allowing it to be free. I don't need another program in my mind to tell me I'm worthy, to tell me I'm powerful, to tell me blah, blah, blah. I already know all of that. I don't need, you know, I don't need to, come on, people. And we keep, then there's these beliefs that you need healing. And then there's these beliefs that you need to do these certain steps to reach enlightenment. Like, to get to being enlightened, you need to follow whatever, to follow certain steps or to follow certain programs. And you keep looking outside, outside, outside for answers. And then someone says something that resonates with you in the moment, and they tell you, if you want to manifest this, if you want to be enlightened, you need to meditate, you need to do this, you need to do that. And you're like, oh, okay. And you write a list of all the things you need to do so you get enlightened. And then you go through all of these steps. And then, meanwhile, your power is there, you're a perfect divine being, and you're using your power to believe that you're not powerful and that you need to go through all of these steps and all of these things to then remember who you are, to then live the life of your dreams, to then be enlightened. Jesus. It's so funny and adorable. It's adorable. We are so adorable. Using our power to believe we are powerless. So funny. So funny. So funny. Believing that we need to take steps to reach enlightenment, to be happy, to get whatever we want, and we need to follow lists. Spiritual teachings and spiritual teachers that tell you need to follow all of these lists. If you want this, then you need to follow all of these lists. And then you get even more confused and even less, you kind of forget your power even more. And you're like trying to check all the things in the list. I need to go meditate. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do my affirmations. I need to do all of this, all of that. And it's like, you're actually kind of forgetting more and more, because there's nothing you need to do to be enlightened. That is the funniest, like the freaking funniest, most hilarious and adorable misconception ever, is that you need to do anything at all to be enlightened. And then people who believe they are enlightened tell you again all of these lists. This is how I got enlightened. I had to do all of these things. I had to go through all of this, blah, blah, blah. And then you follow the list. Then you follow the list. And then you do your affirmations. You do your affirmations. And you visualize and you visualize. And you do your affirmations. I'm powerful. I'm worthy. Blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, or things like, I need to heal my ancestral trauma. I need to heal my past lives. I need to heal this. I need to heal that. I need to heal it all. There's so much healing. And then there's also the belief that there will always be more healing. And then you are constantly in this infinity loop of like, I need to heal this, I need to heal that, I need to heal that. There's so many things that are wrong with me that I need to heal. Like, there's so much, I need to get better. I need to get better at my spirituality. I need to get better at whatever, And it's so adorable. How adorable is that? It's so adorable. We are just adorable. So adorable. So you need to heal this. You need to heal that. You need to consume this, or you need to let go of that, and you need to do all of these things. And then you remember. Bling! Then you remember. And you realize you're freaking perfect. You're freaking perfect, and there's nothing wrong with you, and there's nothing you need to heal, and there's nothing you need to change, and you don't need to get better at anything to be my greatest version, to be my best self, to be my... Oh my God, it's crazy out there. It's crazy. It's crazy. Until you realize that you're just in a loop. All of those are just loops. The loop of healing, the loop of shadow work. Oh, I need to do all of this shadow work, and then there's more shadow work, and the more the more I ascend, or the more I am light, the more darkness I need to deal with. And it's a loop, and you're in the loop. There's always gonna need more healing. There's always gonna be something wrong with you. There's always gonna be something that you need to get better at. That's so exhausting and confusing. Meanwhile, there you are, freaking perfect and divine and all of that, forgetting and believing you are not. And even that forgetting, it's freaking divine and perfect, because that's the freaking joke. It's that even when you are confused and whatever, even that is perfect. You're always perfect anyway. And even the word perfect is just a conception, a human conception, It's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. And it's so funny because even if you are so confused in all of these loops, trying to get better and doing all of these steps to reach enlightenment and all of that, even in your absolute confusion, even that is freaking perfect. Because that's the point. You're always freaking perfect. You simply are. Even perfect is such a funny conception. How funny is it? How funny is it that we use our power to believe we are powerless? That's so funny. And this whole existence is the biggest, funniest paradox ever. 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 Because even in your confusion, you are enlightened. Oh, this was the best one. Oh my God, this was the best one. Oh, I love it. Oh my God, this one was so good. Even in your confusion, you are enlightened. Because that's the freaking point. There was never anything wrong with you. So even if you are confused, and even if you are all of that, you're perfect and enlightened, always. Even in your perception of not being enlightened and needing to do something to be more enlightened, even that is perfect and enlightened. And it's so funny. It's so funny. And I have so much fun sharing these things that go on in my mind. And I always say, I'm just sharing perspectives. I'm not a spiritual teacher. I'm not saying that I know anything that I'm saying. I always say this. I'm just sharing perspectives. I'm just sharing perspectives. Don't take it as truth because I'm saying it. It's your power. It's your power. It's your power. It's always your power, and it's always you. It's always you. This is so much fun. Okay, so that was very fun. I'm super grateful to myself for being here. I'm super grateful. And life is so much fun. Being a freaking human is so much fun. All of this is so much fun. All of the paradoxes and infinity loops and all the beliefs and perceptions and all of that. It's so funny. What a game. What a fun game. What a fun paradox. How much fun. That's it for now. Mwah.